Hi everyone, in this video we will discuss few questions from clinical enzymology. So the first question is the enzyme as a marker of myocardial infarction. So if the question is regarding cardiobiomarker, we should write different types of cardiobiomarker. Here it is a 3-mark question. Here just write the cardiobiomarker for myocardial infarction. So there are 3 different types of cardiobiomarker. One is the cardiobiomarker for myocardial infarction. The second type is biomarker for congestive cardiac failure, and the third group is the risk markers. In case of cardiobiomarker for myocardial infarction, should write the points related to cardiac troponin, creatine kinase, myoglobin, myeloperoxidase, ischemia modified albumin, pregnancy associated plasma protein A. So these are the cardiac biomarkers for myocardial ischemia. After writing in detail, you should draw the graph. This graph explains different types of cardiac biomarker, their concentration in plasma. This graph represents the presence of myoglobin, CKMB and troponin after the onset of myocardial ischemia. And if the question is regarding cardiac biomarker, then you should write the biomarker for congestive cardiac failure as well as the risk markers. For congestive cardiac failure, the biomarker is the brain natriuretic peptide, and the risk marker for cardiac diseases, there are different types of risk markers. The first one is the lipid profile. Here you should mention about the different types of lipid parameters which are included in lipid profile, like total cholesterol level, HDL level, LDL cholesterol level, triglyceride level, and lipoprotein A level. And also you should mention about HSCRP, that is high sensitivity C-reactive protein. And the second question is the isoenzyme. What is isoenzyme? And explain the diagnostic importance of isoenzyme. It's a 5-mark question. So here you should write the definition of isoenzyme. By definition, these are physically distinct forms of the same enzyme molecule. So these are different forms of the same enzyme. They are synthesized from different tissues. So what are the features of this isoenzyme? They have different chemical and physical properties, but they catalyze the same chemical reaction. So what are the features of this isoenzyme molecule? They have different electrophoretic mobility, they have different kinetic properties, they have different amino acid composition and amino acid sequences. It's an important tabular column which is given in your textbook. What are the therapeutic uses of enzyme? And also another important tabular column, that is the diagnostic uses of enzyme. So try to learn at least 5 examples. Enzyme and their therapeutic uses. For example, asparaginase is important anti-cancer drug. Streptokinase, urokinase, they are used for the thrombolytic therapy. And trypsin and lipase, they are used in case of a pancreatic insufficiency, and alpha-1 antitrypsin, they are used in case of a emphysema. So these are the therapeutic uses of enzymes. And the second tabular column is the diagnostic uses of enzyme. It's also very important. So urease enzyme is used for the estimation of urea, uricase enzyme is used for the estimation of uric acid, glucose oxidase enzyme, peroxidase enzyme, hexokinase enzyme, they are used for the estimation of glucose, lipase is used for the estimation of triglyceride, and cholesterol oxidase is used for the estimation of cholesterol. So that's all regarding the clinical enzymology. Okay, thank you.